Respected Manojda, respected MD, Dr. Roy, and everyone present here. This is yet another farewell. In fact, this I think 2010 is now, I think as far as BNR Hospital is concerned, it is going to be the year of farewells.
Yes.
And I don't think so many people have actually retired in the span of such a short period of time as is happening today. Well, people do retire and it's something that is very predetermined. So there is an inevitability about it, that it is predetermined. My first encounter with the eye department of Southeastern Railway was way back in 1986 actually. When I came to this place for my medical examination before recruitment. Prior to that, somehow my general knowledge was not very good. I did not even know that railway hospitals existed in Calcutta, despite my being a student of this place. So I was told you have to go to Greenwich Hospital, get your eyes checked, and we had Dr. P.K. Mukherjee, I think, was then heading the department. And I had to do a fair bit of running around in order to get my clearance. But I think that was, as Dr. Roy has pointed out, a very different kind of a department. And subsequently, of course, I came here in 1987. I was posted at Garden Reach, and then I did my post-graduation. And during that period, I think around 1989 or so, Manojda was posted here. 88. And as Dr. Roy has already alluded to, the Department of Ophthalmology started undergoing changes. It gradually evolved into the modern department that we see today. But I think the greatest impetus to this change was brought about by three people. I think Manojda was, of course, one of them. He was at the center of the action, being the head of ophthalmology at that time. But two other people I think also need to be remembered at this point. One is Dr. Hariharan, our Chief Medical Director, and also Mr. Ramji, who was the then General Manager. Now it was by accident that he unfortunately suffered a retinal detachment. He had to be flown to Shankar Nethralaya in Madras for his treatment. He came in contact with Dr. Badrinath at Shankar Nethralaya and developed a very close association with him, which exists even till date. So there's so much so that whenever any kind of help is needed by any of us or any of his friends, he's always there to coordinate. And he happened to be the general manager over here. And because of this unfortunate incident, I think the development of the eye department got a major impetus, because once the general manager is interested in something, everything seems to move. So I think these three people were to a large extent responsible for the evolution of this department as we see it today. As Dr. Roy has again said, Dr. Manojda, Tusharda was there, Dr. Sinha, Dr. Bhuiyan, they all went to Shankar Nethralaya for their fellowships, they came back, and the department kept evolving. Of course, everyone has also mentioned his meticulousness. Yes, we all know that he was very meticulous. His handwriting, his packing of the gifts will always be remembered. His collection of materials for the souvenirs kept ringing us up, reminding us to submit them as early as possible. And even till the last conference, the surgical conference, Dr. Manoj Datta was instrumental in actually bringing the souvenir out on time and then getting it changed at the last moment because of certain messages, etc., which arrived, I think, at the 13th hour. His knowledge of the medical manual has also always been talked about. In fact, he almost knew the medical manual by heart, both in spirit and letter. Sometimes even the grammar, which sometimes became a little too much, but then that was Manojda. He was a perfectionist, as everyone has mentioned, so he was very meticulous about the tiniest of details as well. We are very fortunate that this is a department which is not going to shut down, as sometimes it does happen in the railways. Departments are run by individuals rather than by systems. This is a department which luckily has, he's handing over the professional baton to Dr. Bhuiyan I don't see him here, but anyway, to Dr. Bhuiya and our new lady doctor who has joined, Dr. Chaitali. So I am quite sure that they will carry his good work forward and even take it to greater heights for which all of us can be very proud of. His other role of administrator is also well known, his meticulousness, and I think with his handing over the administrative baton to another very capable administrator in Dr. Lahiri, we can also hope for the continuation of the good and great work that has been happening over here. It is also very nice that his son has also got a job before he has retired. Not that he was going to be dependent on him anyway, but it's always a very satisfactory, a very satisfying feeling that he has joined a very good organization. Manojda is very happy about that. And I'm quite sure that the good person that he has been throughout his life, he and his family, we all wish them a very happy and prosperous retired life. Thank you very much.